Welcome to the SEO.co Search Engine Optimization Podcast. Digital marketing essentials and next-level tactics. From off-site and on-site optimization to persuasive selling and everything in between. You'll learn actionable tips on what it takes to outright and outrank your competition.
Link Building for Lawyers, the law firm guide for quality backlink acquisition. Make no mistake about it, your law firm is in one of the most competitive digital marketing niches. This cost-per-click keyword analysis of just a handful of law-related terms proves it. And while law firms have plenty of options for online marketing, content marketing, and link building should be a top priority for your law practice. Link Building for Law Firms helps tie all your other digital marketing strategies together. Link building also happens to be one of the most ROI-maximizing strategies in online marketing. And for lawyers that master the art of link building, significant opportunities await. Let's dive into our law firm link building guide. Key principles of white hat link building for law firms. The primary goal of white hat link building for law firms is to secure backlinks to your site from high-authority domains. But what does authority mean, in this context? There are two metrics people in the industry use to measure a website's authority: Moz's domain authority. The Moz domain authority rating operates on a 0 to 100 scale. The higher the rating, the more authoritative the site is. DAW is calculated using a proprietary formula that prioritizes factors like total links and linking root domains. Hrefs domain rating. Also operating on a 0 to 100 scale, Hrefs domain rating calculates the strength of a target website's total backlink profile. The more you're able to secure backlinks from high-authority domains, the more visible and authoritative your web pages will become. And because most of your law firm competitors don't take the time to track down high-authority URLs, these links will give you a decisive advantage. Link building tips for lawyers. Now that you understand the basics of link building for lawyers, let's dig into the proverbial meat and potatoes, the how of link building. Here are a few tips and best practices that we've found to be most effective and sustainable. 1. Invest in quality content. Before you can delve into the actual process of generating external links that point back to your website, you need something for these links to point to. Link building starts with creating quality content that's magnetic, useful, and worthy of links. Link-worthy content, as it's known, isn't self-serving. It needs to have value for the reader. In other words, a press release announcing an award your law firm recently won't do much good for you. But a 3,000-word blog post that helps people understand how they can maximize a car accident claim will. For content to be link-worthy, it either needs to be highly relevant and newsworthy or evergreen. Examples of highly relevant and newsworthy pieces of content would be these blog posts by an immigration attorney on some of President Donald Trump's recent actions. An example of an evergreen piece of content would be this infographic on the benefits of hiring a personal injury lawyer. Both types can be valuable. 2. Directories and social profiles. Before turning your attention to websites and links with higher domain authority, you should take some time to knock out the low-hanging fruit. Free legal directories don't yield a ton of value, but you want to have your firm linked to as many as you possibly can. These include websites like justia.com, findlaw.com, avo.com, thumbtack.com, yelp.com, and hg.org.com. Some paid legal directories may or may not be worth your time. These include sites like lawyers.com, nolo.com, and superlawyers.com. You'll have to be the judge of whether or not these are worth pursuing. Furthermore, take the time to claim profiles on all social networking platforms, even if you don't plan to use them right away. This includes Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Periscope, LinkedIn, and YouTube. 3. Use guest posting. Getting other bloggers and webmasters to link back to your site can be challenging, particularly when you're just starting and your URLs can't be easily discovered. One way to get around this is to offer to write free content in exchange for a link or two back to your website. Guest blogging is a strategy by which attorneys can publish content on another website, usually an industry blog or independent website that addresses legal topics, and resource some of their content through backlinks. Though it isn't quite as effective as it once was, Google doesn't like to see lawyers abuse this practice. It's still very productive when used with discretion. The key to effective guest posting is to only publish content on reputable websites. Furthermore, try to utilize connections you already have and incorporate links naturally within the body of the content. Avoid using overly optimized anchor text and diversify your content from site to site. 4. Do something noteworthy. To stand out, you need to do something noteworthy. As of lately, many lawyers have been leveraging educational scholarships. With this tactic, a law firm launches a scholarship program where monetary awards are developed for students. These scholarships are then marketed to educational organizations that have valuable.edu domains. Wanting to help out students, i.e. their primary audience, these websites link back to the scholarship programs and feed authoritative backlinks to the law firm's website in the process. A tactic like this requires a significant financial investment, but authoritative backlinks are valuable in their rights. It's all about weighing the SEO costs and benefits for your law practice. 5. Become a resource. If you don't have time to write content, one of the best things you can do is become a resource for someone who does. Simply making yourself available can yield significant dividends in terms of backlinks and online visibility. One option is to join the HARO network, which stands for Help a Reporter Out. This website connects reporters and journalists with people who have leads and stories. Attorneys can use it to make themselves available to people who are hungry for content ideas. You may also be able to leverage your educational background. Your law school or undergraduate university likely has websites, blogs, and online periodicals that need content. Offer to provide an interview or resource for them in return for a link back to your website. 6. Interviews and podcasts. As a lawyer, you're in a unique position where people want to hear what you have to say. You're educated and experienced in a field that most people don't know much about. Use this to your advantage and open yourself up to people who want to interview you. While you should consider using HARO to connect with journalists, it may also behoove you to forge connections with podcasters. By securing an interview with a well-known podcaster, you're able to increase visibility, attract backlinks, and diversify your link profile.
Thank you for joining us on the SEO.co podcast. We appreciate your time. Be sure to rate, review, and subscribe to the show and visit SEO.co for more resources based on today's topic, as well as access to more podcast episodes to help you improve your site's long-term SEO success.